everyone, welcome to Weekend Project, block 9 of our 9 block series. So excited about this. This is number 9, at sea, another sailboat type, because I was trying to make this a very nautical type quilt. It's going to be a queen size quilt anyways. So that's what we're working on today. That's our final block. If you have any suggestions for another group project or weekend project or quilt section you want to see done, a sample, whatever, let me know. I'm all up for that. Come on. Keep it busy. Okay, so I have done a good portion of this just because it was a lot of little tedious pieces put together. You had a couple little strips. So this is the bottom of the boat. I just put the squares in the other corners. So down the edge, flip down, there's your bottom of your boat, okay? I've got my borders up. And I've got most of my sail done here. I had to do your half square triangles. I did, what was it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 3 white and 3 of these colors. And then you just put the line down the center and so on either side and cut it. And there you go. And then I had 3 half triangles right here to fill in that gap right there. And then there's one big triangle that's going to hug this spot right here and make that finish it out to the block. And then we're just going to border it up on both sides. Okay? All right. So that's our game plan. So I just want to make sure I am continuing in the order that I had started. And that is pretty much pinning these 2 together and sewing down. Okay. I literally have had such an enormous fun time doing all these blocks for this weekend project, these 9 weeks. Well, we're actually going to do another week next week, and it's showing me putting it all together. Like, I'm going to border it out. Some blocks didn't quite measure the 13 and a half like they were supposed to, so I'm going to put a little tiny border. My main background is white, so some of these other ones that are like the butterfly, which is all white around it, I'm going to put like a tiny little colored border just to kind of separate the spaces, okay? Either tiny colored border or a black and white, a black border, so we'll see. We'll see how next week comes. Alright, so there is that, okay? And now I believe we put the side pieces on here and here, okay? The key thing is making sure you have all your block pieces cut, triple checking to make sure you have all your block pieces cut, and look over each block. I was all set to go here, and I had one of my blocks had a big chunk right out of the corner of it. I'm like, hungry? So we fix that up and we're good to go. This has been a very enlightening experience too, because I never did Y piecing or Y seams before, and I know why lots of people don't do it. Okay, so I've got the sides. Okay, so I've got my sail, my top, and my sides. And now I'm going to add my bottom of my boat, making sure it's in the correct way. Oh, I really like that. Oh, I like how it's looking. Oh, it's making me very happy. Okay. I'm apparently East Indian all at the same time. Kidding. Sometimes. All the other peoples are trying to escape. That's when the voices come. I'm kidding. Okay. Now, Clive wants a cameo. Don't you, kitty? Meow. Meow, talking to everybody, meow. Okay, now we got these little side pieces to put on. Okay, and then the 2 top and bottoms, and that seals this block all the way up. Oh, buddy, I'm going to roll over you. Yourself. Alright, now this piece for the other side. See, there we go. Look how we're coming along. We're sailing. Okay. was Clive telling you to tell all your homies about Weekend Project and Long on Wednesdays. And now Sophie is jealous and wants to get on camera too. Aren't you, Sophie? Okay, so now that we got those pieces together, you want to make sure you add your tops and the way they're supposed to be, because these little tabbies go in a certain order or way, or you know what, do whatever you like. Live rebelliously. Don't let anybody tell you what to do. And I think I have a boo-boo, because clearly that's the wrong. So I have 11 and a half, not a 10 and a half. So we're going to do a little seam ripping for just a moment, and then we're going to fix it. Because clearly I did not triple check. So we'll fold that block under to make sure we have our 10 and a half. Yeah, nope, it's 11 and a half. Meat counts not so gooders. Okay, now the question is this the same way for the other one? Of course it is. Why would it be anything different? So it's just crazy that way. Okay, I should take this one off. Sorry, slight delay, folks. I want flukes. Flukes. Folks. On block number 9. You're floating flukes. I have to tell her, don't forget to weave in all your floating flukes as you're sealing on by. Alrighty. Okay. Slight miscalculation, but we got it now. Okay, so alright, that one goes there. So sew that back down. And then that goes on the top. Okay. And then we sew the one for the bottom. Well, I hope you've had fun and enjoyed watching. And if you taped in along in the sew along or whatever, or I'd like to see your work. Show me what you did. Okay, and then we get our last little corner. See? There we go. Alright, so we get our last little corner all lined up. Okay, so that was there, and then this goes this way. Okay. And the cat is now laying in the bucket of extra fabric I had left over. Got me a cat in a bucket. He's like, what's going on? Okay? Meow. Alright, now we're just going to sew on that little extra bit there. And we are done. The 9 blocks of the summer 2016 book. Color block book. I just may pick another like 12 and just do something from there for me for Christmas. Maybe that's what we'll work on. There we go. Work on a Christmas thingy. And after a little pressing, that's going to look fantastic. There we go. That is at sea, block number 9, all finito, complete, completo. Oh, you asked. No idea. Thank you very much for sticking around for all these blocks if you have. Don't forget to check out Long Arm Wednesday. And this whole right here, will be a Long Arm Wednesday project. So I'm going to do lots of negative space quilting, and it's going to look beautiful. Okay. So thanks for sticking around. I really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to tell all your homies, like God said, you got to listen to the camera. Come on. Cats are going to rule the world soon. Okay? So thanks, everybody. Catch you soon. Bye-bye.